three acts of goodness. With three acts of goodness. With three acts of goodness, find love and find love and peace with three acts of goodness. Find love and peace with three acts of goodness. Find love and peace with three acts of goodness. Find love and peace with three acts of goodness. Do good deeds, always do good deeds. Speak good words, always speak good words. Think good thoughts, always think good thoughts. Find love and peace with three acts of goodness. Find love and peace with three acts of goodness. Find love and peace with three acts of goodness. Find love and peace with three acts of goodness. Find love and peace with three acts of goodness. With three acts of goodness. Find love and peace with three acts of goodness. Find love and peace with three acts of goodness. Find love and peace with three acts of goodness. Find love and peace with three acts of goodness. Do good deeds, always do good deeds. Speak good words, always speak good words. Think good thoughts, always think good thoughts. Find love and peace with three acts of goodness. acts of goodness. With 3 acts of goodness. I have found something in me. I am more than who I can be. I am born to serve humanity. Dharma should not stop with me.
Show the world faith and compassion. Spread the joy to this world. Fulfilling the meaning of life.
We are young, we are dreamers, we are one, we dream high. Bringing light to our lives. Give joy, hope, convenience, and confidence. Dharma shouldn't stop with me. It is my legacy.
Handing down the light, passing down the faith, strengthens the unity and harmony of the family.
So let's show the world faith and compassion. Spread the joy to this world. Fulfilling the meaning of life. We are young, we are dreamers, we are one, we dream high. Bringing light to our lives. Give joy, hope, convenience, and confidence. Dharma shouldn't stop with me. It is my legacy.
Spread the joy to this world.
And be the light to others. Wisdom is the way in the journey we call life. We are young, we are dreamers, we are one, we dream high. Bringing light to our lives. Give joy, hope, convenience, and confidence. Dharma should not stop with me. It is my legacy. Dharma is my legacy.
I have found something in me. I am more than who I can be. I am born to serve humanity. Dharma should not stop with me.
Show the world faith and compassion. Spread the joy to this world. Fulfilling the meaning of life.
We are young, we are dreamers, we are one, we dream high. Bringing light to our lives. Give joy, hope, convenience, and confidence. Dharma shouldn't stop with me. It is my legacy.
Handing down the light, passing down the faith, strengthens the unity and harmony of the family.
So let's show the world faith and compassion. spread the joy to this world, fulfilling the meaning of life. We are young, we are dreamers, we are one, we dream high, bringing light to our lives. Give joy, hope, convenience, and confidence. Dharma shouldn't stop with me, it is my legacy.
Spread the joy to this world
and be the light to others.
Wisdom is the way in the journey we call life. We are young, we are dreamers, we are one, we dream high, bringing light to our lives. Give joy, hope, convenience, and confidence. Dharma shouldn't stop with me, it is my legacy.
Find love and peace with 3 acts of goodness. Find love and peace with 3 acts of goodness. Find love and peace with 3 acts of goodness. Find love and peace with 3 acts of goodness. Do good deeds, do good deeds, always do good deeds. Speak good words, always speak good words. Think good thoughts, always think good thoughts. Find love and peace with 3 acts of goodness. Find love and peace with 3 acts of goodness. Find love and peace with 3 acts of goodness. Find love and peace with 3 acts of goodness. Find love and peace with 3 acts of goodness. With 3 acts of goodness.
di kita pahalaba ba? Bakit nakikita?
Ay, magkita din ako.
Kaurit ang speaker. Hindi ba ang darang bukuan? Dinadarap kami.
When I see all the colors of nature, I perceive all the treasures to treasure. Just like the leaves that sway me, joy comes to me to those who live as one. We are one. When I feel my heart beating inside me, I am still, for I know it will rise. Just like the humming of the drums, the new notes start as one. Forget the eye, we are bound together, never come undone. If we just try, we can stay forever, ever warm and calm. Let there be us, we belong in choruses together, no matter where we're coming from. Like sister moon and brother sun, we'll stop the bloom as long as we are one. See you in me, me in you, me in you. Then we can live life on you. When I smell all the scents of the flowers, I can tell they're not mine, they are ours. Just like the trees that touch the sun, we'll live in peace as long as we are one. Just like the wind so soft to come, we'll be at ease if only we are one. Like sister moon and brother sun, we'll find true peace as long as we are one. We are one. We are
Naman po. Umbang. Kada na.
Pwede, gira shit.
Nato.
Exit daw yun.
Sino ang nagbago ng buhay ko? Sino ang nagpalaya sa akin? Sino ang nagpalawak ng mundo? Sino ang nagkulay sa buhay ko? Ikaw ang nagbago ng buhay ko. Ikaw ang nagpalaya sa akin. Ikaw ang nagpalawak ng mundo. Dahil sa'yo, makulay ang buhay ko. Sino ang nagbago ng buhay ko? Sino ang nagpalaya sa akin? Sino ang nagpalawak ng mundo? Sino ang nagkulay sa buhay makulay ang buhay ko. Dahil sa'yo, makulay ang buhay ko. In the morning, when I wake up, 我告诉我自己要理性善好，理性善好，世界更美好。理性善好，世界更美好。理性善好，世界更美好。理性善好，世界更美好。有谁能告诉我什么是善好？
说好事，说好话，真好信。
What? Say again.
说好事，说好话，真好信。
Bingo. 理性善好，世界更美好。理性善好，世界更美好。理性善好，世界更美好。理性善好，世界更美好。In the evening, before I go to sleep, 我问问我自己，理性善好，理性善好，世界更美好。理性善好，世界更美好。理性善好，世界更美好。理性善好，世界更美好。有谁能告诉我什么是善好？
说好事，说好话，真好信。
What? Say again.
说好事，说好话，真好信。
马不海，理性善好，世界更美好。理性善好，世界更美好。理性善好，世界更美好。理性善好，世界更美好。
Acts of goodness, bring us love and peace. 3 acts of goodness, bring us love and peace. 3 acts of goodness, bring us love and peace. 3 acts of goodness, bring us love and peace. Do good deeds, you do good deeds. Do good deeds. Speak good words, you speak good words. Speak good words. Think good thoughts, you think good thoughts. Think good thoughts. 3 acts of goodness, bring us love and peace. 3 acts of goodness, bring us love and peace. 3 acts of goodness, bring us love and peace. 3 acts of goodness, bring us love and peace.
3 acts of goodness, bring us love and peace. 3 acts of goodness, bring us love and peace.
3 acts of goodness, bring us love and peace. 3 acts of goodness, bring us love and peace.
Do good deeds, you do good deeds.
Do good deeds.
Speak good words, you speak good words.
Speak good words.
Think good thoughts, you think good thoughts.
Think good thoughts. 3 acts of goodness, bring us love and peace. 3 acts of goodness, bring us love and peace. 3 acts of goodness, bring us love and peace. 3 acts of goodness, bring us love and peace.
Pagkagising sa umaga, sariling kabutihan ating ibayuhin. Puso'y payapa sa tatlong kabutihan. 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 Ngayon'y ituro mo ang tatlong kabutihan.
kabutihan.
Mabuting gawa, mabuting salita, mabuting diwa.
Mabuhay! Isa pa nga,
Mabuting gawa, mabuting salita, mabuting diwa.
tumpak!
Puso'y payapa sa tatlong kabutihan. Puso'y payapa sa tatlong kabutihan. Puso'y payapa sa tatlong kabutihan. Puso'y payapa sa tatlong kabutihan.
Sa pagtulog, sa himig ng gabi, aking sinasaisip ang tatlong kabutihan. Puso'y payapa sa 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 tatlong kabutihan. Ngayon'y ituro mo ang tatlong kabutihan.
Mabuting gawa, mabuting salita, mabuting diwa.
Mabuhay! Isa pa nga,
Mabuting gawa, mabuting salita, mabuting diwa.
tumpak!
Puso'y payapa sa tatlong kabutihan. Puso'y payapa sa tatlong kabutihan. Puso'y payapa sa tatlong kabutihan. Puso'y payapa sa tatlong kabutihan.
The time has come to realize without world peace we can't survive. Our past is one that's filled with war. Compassion is what we're looking for. It fills me up with so much hope to realize how beautiful this world could be without anger, which drives us all against each other. Let's promise to us our hearts and souls. With wisdom we can gain control. That's why we sing this song to you. Just don't lose faith, we're here for you. So hold on, harmonize all that is wrong, and work for a peace which is strong, and gain some respect for this earth. For all of mankind we will serve. Let's harmonize all that is wrong, and work for a peace which is strong, and gain some respect for this earth. For all of mankind we will serve. Oh.
pamilya, pamilya tayo.
Pamilyang Pilipino, ang bayang Pilipinas, itatak sa puso ang diwang wagas. Ituring ang kapwa bilang kapatid, bawat isla at bukid, pag-ibig ang hatid.
We are family, we are family. We are family, we are family. Kitang tanan pamilya, pamilya tang tanan. Kitang tanan pamilya, pamilya tang tanan. We are family, we are family. We are family, we are family.
We are all children
Under the sun of different colors,
We are one.
hand in hand, heart to heart. We come in unity. We are brothers and sisters in one family.
We are family, we are family. We are family, we are family. We are family, we are family. We are family, we are family. We are family, we are family. We are family, we are family.
When I see all the colors of nature, I perceive all the treasures to treasure. Just like the leaves that sway me, joy comes to me to those who live as one. We are one. When I feel my heart beating inside me, I am still, for I know it will guide me. Just like the humming of the drums, when the new world starts, when hearts can beat as one. Forget the I, we are bound together, never come undone. If we just try, we can stay forever, ever warm and calm. Let there be us. We belong and coexist together, no matter where we're coming from. Like sister moon and brother sun, we'll stop the gloom as long as we are one. See you in me, me in you, me in you. Then we can live life on you. When I smell all the scents of the flowers, I can tell they're not mine, they are ours. Just like the trees that touch the sun, we'll live in peace as long as we are one. Just like the wind so soft and warm, we'll be at ease if only we are one. Like sister moon and brother sun, we'll find true peace as long as we are one.
nagbago ng buhay ko? Sino ang nagpalaya sa akin? Sino ang nagpalawak ng mundo? Sino ang nagkulay sa buhay ko? Ikaw ang nagbago ng buhay ko. Ikaw ang nagpalaya sa akin. Ikaw ang nagpalawak ng mundo. Dahil sa'yo makulay ang buhay ko. Sino ang nagbago ng buhay ko? Sino ang nagpalaya sa akin? Sino ang nagpalawak ng mundo? Sino ang nagkulay sa buhay ko? Ikaw ang nagbago ng buhay ko. Ikaw ang nagpalaya sa akin. Ikaw ang nagpalawak ng mundo. Dahil sa'yo makulay ang buhay ko. Dahil sa'yo makulay ang buhay ko.
Ano nga? Spiritual ba niya? Ada na? Pero nga dito.
告诉我自己要地心山好，地心山好，世界更美好。地心山好，世界更美好。地心山好，世界更美好。
Ada na?
地心山好，世界更美好。
Ada na pero ba't yung
谁能告诉我？
Ito na pero kasi ay kailangan na din.
说好事，说好话，真好心。
What? Say again.
说好事，说好话，真好心。
Bingo. 地心山好，世界更美好。地心山好，世界更美好。地心山好，世界更美好。地心山好，世界更美好。In the evening before I go to sleep， 我问问我自己。 地心山好，世界更美好。地心山好，世界更美好。地心山好，世界更美好。
Good afternoon, everyone.
什么是山好？
Please rename or check your name. Please see chat box for details.
马步海，地心山好，世界更美好。地心山好，世界更美好。地心山好，世界更美好。地心山好，世界更美好。
3 acts of goodness bring us love and peace. 3 acts of goodness bring us love and peace. 3 acts of goodness bring us love and peace. 3 acts of goodness bring us love and peace. Do good deeds, you do good deeds. Do good deeds. Speak good words, you speak good words. Speak good words. Think good thoughts, you think good thoughts. Think good thoughts. 3 acts of goodness bring us love and peace. 3 acts of goodness bring us love and peace. 3 acts of goodness bring us love and peace. 3 acts of goodness bring us love and peace.
3 acts of goodness bring us love and peace. 3 acts of goodness, bring us love and peace.
3 acts of goodness, bring us love and peace. 3 acts of goodness, bring us love and peace.
Do good deeds, you do good deeds.
Do good deeds,
Speak good words, you speak good words.
speak good words,
Think good thoughts, you think good thoughts.
think good thoughts. 3 acts of goodness, bring us love and peace. 3 acts of goodness, bring us love and peace. 3 acts of goodness, bring us love and peace. 3 acts of goodness, bring us love and peace.
Hello everyone, Shan. My name is Francis, and on today's Yad Talk episode, I would like to share my journey of becoming a vegetarian. So since I was a little kid, I always enjoyed eating vegetables. I was never a picky eater because I thought that if I eat more veggies, I could play longer with my cousins. My interest in the vegetarian diet started when I got more involved and exposed to the temple. I made a conscious effort to understand the idea behind it and weigh the pros and cons. The transition was of course challenging because I had to know the details like what to cook, where, and how to buy fresh vegetables. How much will it cost me, and if I am at work or at school, where would I get it? So all these considerations I had to be mindful of. Eventually, those questions became more complicated. From how and where, it developed into what if I'm given non-vegetarian food? What if I get invited and vegetable is not an option? Or what if I don't eat the food and the cook gets offended? I was grateful enough to build good affinities with the temple because they guided me to understand the intentions of this diet and mentored me to improve and be creative on the food I consume. The temple also taught me to support vegetarian initiatives to encourage more people to offer vegetarian food and products. I remember when we had an event in the temple, we had vegan vegetarian merchants. As I talked to each of them, I saw their willingness to provide awareness on this diet, especially that those products that they offer are not readily available in the Philippines. And so you will need to find particular shops that sell vegetarian-friendly ingredients. It is only recently that restaurants and fast food chains start to cater to vegetarians. Even at home, everybody knows that I'm vegetarian. I remember my uncle cooking soup for me. As I ate, my stomach acted weird. Hence, I inquired how did he make it, and that's when I found out that he added pork cubes as a soup base. Without me saying anything, I finished the soup, and after a while, my uncle asked if it was okay to add pork cubes. That was when I explained to him what happened. I am aware that even the people close to me are not used to cooking pure vegetarian, but they are always willing and curious, so I try my best to cook for them or bring temple food. Now my uncle and my auntie prefer vegetarian food whenever at home or outside. That's when I realized that the most remarkable lesson I learned from the temple is the practice of compassion, kindness to others and oneself. The Yad members are also very supportive of this diet. Though it is tough to find affordable vegetarian restaurants in the metro, we make sure that we try our best to explore Manila to find these places. And whenever we have visitors, we can provide them the information on where to eat when outside the temple. Change has to start somewhere. And as the objective of Veggie Plan A, start with 1 vegetarian meal a day, a week, a month, or a year, and do your best to sustain and improve. Create a mindful eating habit and try to inspire others. So why am I a vegetarian? Because I care. Now it's her turn.
Good afternoon, everyone. To avoid feedback and noise difficulties, please remember to mute your microphone. In a few minutes, the event will begin. Please maintain your connection. Thank you very much.
Find love and peace with 3 acts of goodness. Find love and peace goodness. Find love and peace with 3 acts of goodness. Do good deeds, do good deeds, always do good deeds. Speak good words, always speak good words. Think good thoughts, always think good thoughts. Find love and peace with 3 acts of goodness. Find love and peace with 3 acts of goodness.
Nan,
Naimbag nga malim.
maayong hapon sa tanan. Muli, magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Mabuhay! Welcome to the virtual ceremony for the 2021 3 Acts of Goodness Awarding for Cycle 6 with the theme Reaping Seeds of Goodness.
To officially begin the program, we will be singing the Philippine National Anthem, which will be followed by Venerable Master Xing Yan's A Prayer for Teachers.
Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng mag-ibig, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisingin. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bukhaw, ay litak ang bulat, awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng wakaw at mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng liwanag ipagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya ng pagkay mga api, ang namatay ng dahil sa'yo.
A prayer for our teachers by Venerable Master Xing Yun. O great compassionate Buddha, today your disciples come before you to offer gratitude to our teachers, for it is their efforts, teachings, and guidance that enable us to gain knowledge and skills. It is their guidance towards the right path that enables us to nurture our understanding and wisdom. We therefore vow to strive forward and progress diligently to repair the great dedications our teachers have shown in teaching us. We also vow to do all we can and make contributions to society to repair our teachers' kindness. O great compassionate Buddha, all teachers are like candles that radiance light to illuminate students. All teachers are like lotus flowers that emit sweet palms to benefit students. They regard the achievements of students as their personal glory. They regard the contributions of students as their personal pride. They regard the advancements of students as their personal joy. They regard the endeavors of students as their personal motivation. O great compassionate Buddha, how could we possibly begin to repair our teachers for the great benevolence they have bestowed upon us? How could we possibly begin to thank our teachers for their lofty status and exalted teachings? By praying to you, Buddha, may we transfer the merits of all of our accomplishments to our teachers and parents. May those who are still alive be at ease and all their wishes fulfilled. May those who are deceased have increased merit and be reborn in the land of Amitabha Buddha. Wherever our teachers and parents are, may they be aware of our insignificant accomplishments and be filled with delight and comfort. O great compassionate Buddha, education is the cradle that fosters talent. Education is the foundation that a society is built upon. We pray to you to support all teachers with your great power. May they embody your wise skills of adapting instructions to individual abilities. May they embody your ideas of balancing practice and understanding. May they embody your compassionate model of not neglecting anyone. May they embody your magnanimous power of respecting both teachers and students. May they be able to understand that what all beings need in education is not pieces of knowledge, but a fortress of eruditions. Is not the dry vines of dogma, but the vibrant gardens of life. Is not an elegant, adorned appearance, but a profound internal spirit. Is not lavish gifts, but the fountain of truth. O great compassionate Buddha, once again, we pray to you to support all teachers with your great power. May they be able to aspire to nurture the talents. May they demonstrate the spirit of teaching without weariness. Through a sound and complete education, may the talent disperse throughout the world. May society be fortunate and peaceful. O great compassionate Buddha, please accept our sincerest prayer. O great compassionate Buddha, please accept our sincerest prayer. Namo Sakyamuni Buddha.
Again, auspicious blessings to all. And we'd want to extend our warm welcome to the 2021 Three Acts of Goodness Awarding Ceremony, Cycle 6. I am Richard Muscare.
And I am Shena Marie Pacano. And we will be your hosts for today's event.
All right, let's start off by checking in with our DepEd teachers and colleagues. If you are present in today's online gathering, could you please type the word education?
All right, we have response from Sorsogon, from Leyte, from Sagay, from Baybay, from Anahaway Elementary School.
All right. Thank you very much for your participation. Today is indeed an auspicious day because we are all here to celebrate yet another successful year for all of our teachers and educators who have put a lot of thought into the projects that they want to implement for the betterment of their respective schools and DepEd divisions. Just a quick trip to memory lane, the Three Acts of Goodness Grants program started out in 2015, providing grants to 15 schools. Now, in our 6th year, we are now giving grants to 160 schools across the 18 DepEd regions. The Three Acts of Goodness community is indeed a growing family who helps inspire not only their students, but also each other.
And of course, even though we could not see each other face to face like we used to be in the previous cycle awarding, we still hope that you are excited as much as we are for what we have in store for you today.
So, to formally welcome everyone, I would like to invite Venerable Guang, Head Abbess of Shan, Philippines, to give her message to our attendees today. And with her is Venerable Miao Jing, Abbess of Shan Mabuhay Temple, who will be doing the translation.
Venerable Guang and Venerable Miao Jing, the virtual floor is yours now. Thank you.
Mabuhay, everyone.
Good afternoon, Shifu.
Because it's San Hao, so we now with together. This word is very hard. So I thinking now in the here, all the teacher have a bigger heart and bigger mind, how to help the children, because we everyone love the education. I just only thinking, how to help the student. Maybe now in this world, student must like a hero. Yeah, he can do anything. He can have so many power. Yeah, in the family, in the school, in the everything. So now I just speak Chinese for the our Abid, the translate, because I afraid he lost the job. 大家吉祥，因为星云大师让我们大家可以在一起。
Good afternoon to all. Because of Venerable Master Xingyun, our founder, that we get together virtually today.
我们很高兴，星云大师用三好来让学生更有力量来面对很多事情。
We understand that 3 acts of goodness has proved itself that it makes students more powerful.
那我们知道，在线上的都是热爱教育的老师们，你们辛苦了。
And I also want to acknowledge the great work and enthusiasm in teaching for all of our educators online this afternoon.
那我们希望呢，这个三好，它只是一个小小的苗子，希望种植在孩子的心里，让他们未来能有能力面对这个社会。
3 acts of goodness is like growing and harvesting. So it is a seed that we plant in the mind field of our students. And one day he will be strong enough, our pupil will be strong enough to face the world.
那我相信需要老师们浇水灌溉，然后在享受着菲律宾的阳光，相信这个种子会长得很好。
Because of your great heart and because of your enthusiasm and your commitment in teaching, and hence we understand and we know that we believe in you that this seed of our pupil in 3 acts of goodness will grow under your sunshine, your watering, and your tendering.
因为疫情我们不能在一起，不过也跟大家报告，我们大雅台的校舍快建好了。如果疫情开了，我们会邀请大家到我们大雅台去做最好的会议。
Because of COVID-19, that we could not meet face to face and get to see each other. But yet, I'd like to report to you and update you with our progress of Guang College constructions. We are wrapping up the constructions project. And very soon, I would hope to welcome and invite you all to our new campus so that we can give you the utmost recipients of the 3 acts of goodness.
很感谢一个活动计划的进行，感谢非常多人的协助，我们的信徒，还有我们的这些很有热心的佛光会员，还有我们的师长，大家的协助，尤其是我们光明大学校长带领的光明大学的孩子都在做协助。我们希望期许这个三好真的是力行三好，世界会更美好。
I know that for a virtual meeting like such this afternoon to happen, I have many people to thank, and I like to acknowledge that briefly because of your beautiful effort and time that we bring 3 acts of goodness and spread this kindness to around the world. So to our team, the technical team led by Dr. Tan, the president of Guang College, and who have given utmost support. And we also like to thank our sponsor, the Buddha's Light International Associations, and our benefactors for making this to happen.
那最感谢就是我们佛光基金会的支持。那我们最后我们期许上帝还有佛祖保佑我们菲律宾，希望我们努力一定能够成功。那力行的三好，这个世界会更美好。
You share the same visions as Guang Shan Foundations and Venerable Master Xingyun, our founder, that we request for the blessing from God, Buddha, and Allah, so that all will be under the umbrella of kindness, that we will find shelter for safety, and that we have faith in 3 acts of goodness that can bring changes, positivity, betterments to the world.
我相信这几天大家一定会很开心，因为呢，我们菲律宾呢，这个女子举重得到冠军，这个代表什么？只要能努力，一定能够成功。
I'm sure that all of us are rejoicing because Philippines won our first Olympic gold. And what does that indicate? That Filipinos are hard workers. That when we are determined to get things done, we get things done. And when we believe we can, we can.
希望我们老师所教出的学生，未来都能为菲律宾争光。谢谢大家。
I hope that all of us, under your kindness and your enthusiasm and your commitment, your hard work, that we could, in the near future, and always produce a proud young Filipinos that make the world and the Philippines very proud of our people.
Marami, salamat po.
Warm and wonderful message, Venerable Guang and Venerable Miaojing. Indeed, our teachers work hard in supporting 3 acts of goodness programs and activities in the school and the community itself amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Meanwhile, let us all witness and watch a video presentation created by the Sorsogon City Division. 3 acts of goodness implementation in the school and community is documented in this film. In addition, it is a reflection of the calling of a noble profession. One of the most rewarding jobs for any teacher or educator is to know that they have inspired their students by being a light to them. So once again, let us watch an audiovisual presentation by Sorsogon City Division entitled Creating Light for Others. Let's watch this video.
One of the schools that does not fail to surprise me is Buena Vista Elementary School.
It was 2015 of August that I was told that I will be assigned in Buena Vista Elementary School. It was only 2 months after I was assigned in my new school, Tublihon Elementary School, from 3 years journey in a multi-grade school in Salvacion Elementary School. So with this, I wondered why? Why in a very short time? Why me? And what stores for me in Buena Vista Elementary School? On August 18, 2015, it was my first day in Buena Vista. And this is the time we started to plan to meet these people in the community. We consulted them, we let them know their roles, we let them know their part in the school. From the origin of the school, in its foundation, 1946, in its status, they told me that academically, the school is not that good. The facilities are poor. And the participation of the parents and other stakeholders stakeholders are very low. So with this, we plan what we should do. We collaborate with other organizations. We ask the help of the community, the LGU, and even international community for the progress and for the development of the school. And yes, because of the collaboration that we have, and because we aim for a community with compassion and cultivating its wisdom through education, we are so happy with the results.
Noon po, ang aming paaralan is kulang pa po sa pasilidad. Ang populasyon po is kunti pa lang.
We have this increase in participation in activities, especially the parents, the pupils, and even other people outside of the community. And school been awarded in division level and even recognized in regional level.
Sir, thank you sa mga activity. Pinaalaala nyo kami, andyan din kami, lalong sumusuporta sa inyo.
Dahil po sa actively participation ng mga magulang, unti-unti pong umunlad ang aming paaralan. Ngayon po, masasabi ko po na nag-improve po ang aming paaralan.
And lately, the school also participated in the kindness station. Actually, it started in the school. During the pandemic, it was so helpful. And now, all over the country, in the Philippines, is adopting the idea. And this is because we also patronize the 3 acts of goodness. Do good deeds, speak good words, and think good thoughts. It was brought to us by the Guang Shan Foundation Philippines that is based in Taiwan. Through them, we empower people. Through them, we empower this community. And not only on empowering community, but we have also this sponsor in Boston. They give us books and even participated in the Reading Buddies program for us to improve the reading skills of the children through their parents and even the teachers. And for this education in emergency, we have this 9 platform that letting the people around the community took part in educating and facilitating education even in their homes. And we thank everybody, the DepEd officials, the LG, the parents, our Inay leaders and Inay faculty teachers, and all the teachers that participated, not only this time, but the years that passed, that they took part in educating our children. And we're too fortunate that we are now building a community that is empowered with compassion and with this wisdom that is growing in them.
I also admire how Mr. Roman Celestra can put in a lot of creativity in order to inspire the teachers as well as the entire community of Buena Vista to come and do their share in the quest for providing quality education to the students. If our schools will be like Buena Vista Elementary School, I guess the division change plan of DepEd Sorsogon City, which is reach, shine, build a legacy, will never be far-fetched from being achieved. In DepEd Sorsogon City.
Thank you so much for sharing with us the vision in the future of 3 acts of goodness in your local school and community in this amazing video of yours. I hope that we continue to be an example to others by producing lights that provide warmth not only to ourselves, but also to others.
I agree with you, Chad. Indeed, a community that practices compassion together is actually creating a circle of openness and transparency. May our dear teachers continue to engage and empower their students. Also, we'd like to express our gratitude to all educators out there who continue to impart wisdom to students through education. I hope you will continue to inspire and touch the hearts and young minds of the people.
All right, everyone. Please join me in expressing our gratitude and deep appreciation to the following committee heads and event members for making this event possible in this time of pandemic.
We would like to acknowledge and extend our gratitude to the project coordinator of this event, to the program committee, to the documentation committee, and to the screening committee who worked tirelessly to assess and evaluate 467 project ideas from the 230 schools and 18 divisions around the Philippines under the Department of Education. In actuality, only 432 concepts passed the initial criteria out of the total number submissions received. Today, there were a total of 160 schools and project applications to be recognized and honored, with 160 of them making it to the final part evaluation. These 160 accepted recommendations are in keeping with the current circumstances that educational sectors are confronting in light of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Of course, we must not overlook those who operate and manage today's technicalities. Thank you also for your effort and sleepless nights of preparations.
Also, we would like to acknowledge the presence of our special guests coming from different organizations. From the Department of Education Central Office, Honorable Tonicito MC Umali Esquire, the Undersecretary Legislative Affairs of External Partnership and Project Management Services, Ms. Caroline A. Labrague and Ms. Seni B. Lastamosa, Program Development Officer 2 for the External Partnership and Linkages.
We would like also to acknowledge from Guang, Philippines, Dr. Michael Lau Tianben, President of Guang Foundation Incorporated. Mr. Erwin Chowa, President of Buddha's Light International Association. Mr. and Mrs. David and Helena Choi from Guang Mabuhay Temple.
I'd like to acknowledge the presence of our school division superintendent from different division. Dr. Benilda M. Daitaka, CESO 6 from the Division of Abra.
Dr. Raul Agban from the Division of Baybay City.
Ms. Gloria B. Buyao from the Division of Benguet.
Ms. Gloria B. Buyao from the Division of Benguet. And from the Division of Cadiz City, we have Dr. Maria Lorlini Tortillo, CESO 6. And from the Division of Iligan City, Mr. Roy Angelo Gazo.
From the Division of Manila, Ms. Maria Magdalena M. Lim, CESO 5.
Dr. Concepcion Ferrer Balawag, CESO 5, from the Division of Cotabato City.
From the Division of Ilocos Norte, Dr. Joanne A. Corpos, CESO 5.
Mr. Edelberto Oplinaria, CESO 5, from the Division of Lanao del Norte. Division of Leyte, Mr. Manuel Albanio, CESO 5. And we have Dr. Nene R. Merioles, CESO 5, from the Division of Masbate.
From the Division of Pampanga, Engineer Dr. Edgar C. Domingo, CESO 5.
And Mr. Anthony Liubet, CESO 6, from the Division of San Carlos City.
From the Division of Sorsogon City, Mr. William E. Gando, CESO 6. From the Division of Maasin City, Dr. Jocelyn S. Solana, CESO 5.
Ms. Arlene Bermejo, CESO 6, from the Division of Sagay City.
From the Division of Zamboanga del Sur, Dr. Maharani M. Jacinto, CESO 6.
Mr. Leonardo Balala, CESE, Division of Sultan Kudarat. And we would like also to acknowledge from the 3 Acts of Goodness Division coordinators, we have from Division of Ilocos Norte, Ms. Valerie Talamayan.
Ms. Doris Suliman of Division of Pampanga.
Dr. Josette Balandra from the Division of Sagay City.
Mr. Chris Canoy Palmones from the Division of San Carlos City.
And Ms. Jessica Tan from the Division of Maasin City. Ms. Alaisa Ashley Lu Ampatuan from the Division of Cotabato City.
Ms. Shirley Ligaspi from the Division of Sorsogon City.
And from the Division of Baybay City, we have Mr. Josephus Anthony Duenas.
From Benguet Division, Mr. Stephen Bulalen.
And we would like also to acknowledge from the Division of Abra, we have Mr. John Noel Peña.
From the Division of Lanao del Norte, Ms. Rasmila Kusain.
And Mary Ann Nicos from the Division of Leyte.
From Iligan City, Brains Daba.
And Mr. Mark Anthony Rupa from the Division of Masbate.
From the Division of Cadiz City, Mr. Edgar Chu.
And from the Division of Sultan Kudarat, Miss Josephine Dignadice.
From the Division of Manila, Miss Elizabeth G. Nones.
And Dr. Nilo Villarubia from the Division of Zamboanga del Sur. And we would like also to acknowledge from the Division of Sagay, we have Miss Ruby Therese, Dr. Ruby Therese Almenchon, Assistant School Division Superintendent.
Dr. Maria Teresa Q. Bingkang, the Chief of SGOD.
And Dr. Nenita Gamaw, Chief CID.
Mr. John Marby Alconga, EPS2 SOCMOB. Also from the Division of San Carlos City, Dr. Dennis G. Develos, ASDS.
Mr. Anthony G. Oy, CID Chief.
Dr. Maria Cristina F. Bahinting, SGOD Chief.
And Mr. Arnold Mancao, SGOD EPS. Once again, thank you. And from the Division of Escalante City, Attorney Feve Fanco, OIC Assistant ASDS.
From the Division of Lanao del Norte, Rosemary T. Macesar.
And from the Division of Lanao del Norte also, for Miss Rosemary Macesar.
From Iligan City, Juliet S. Timbang.
From the Division of Pampanga, Miss Maria Carmen Evangelista, EPS and ESP.
From the Division of Lanao del Norte, Maria Carmela T. Ablin, the Chief of SGOD.
And Mr. Henry B. Abueva, CID Chief from the Division of Iligan City. And we would like also to acknowledge and extend our gratitude to Guang Shan Foundation, Guang Shan Mabuhay Temple, Buddhist International Association, and the presidents of different chapters from BLIA, our 3 Acts of Goodness ambassadors, 3 Acts of Goodness resource speakers, our 3 Acts of Goodness facilitators, and of course, from Guang College recruitment coordinators and the Director of Student Affairs and International Mobility. Thank you so much for coming to see us today and for your unwavering support and goodwill.
At this moment, I would like to invite the newly appointed President of Guang College and the former Chancellor of the University of the Philippines, Diliman, to give us some words of encouragement. Please welcome Dr. Michael Tan. Magandang hapon po, Dr. Tan. The virtual floor is yours now. Good afternoon po.
I'm unmuting. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Good afternoon. May I greet again Venerable Master Yung Guang and our Venerable Master Miao Sing here in the temple, and our very special guests, of course, from the Guangshan group and from BLIA. Kilala na rin yung ang mga sponsors natin. And of course, the very impressive list of guests here from all over. No? The special guests, of course, are the officials of DepEd. I'm so impressed with so many division superintendents attending. But the geographical scope is what is so impressive as well. No? At first, I looked at the guest list, no, and I was looking at it, and I said the galing nga sa norte, the furthest north that I could find was Ilocos Norte and Abra. I hope, of course, eventually we'll have from Batangas as well. No? And then I realized, no, the guest who's from the most northern part is not just Ilocos Norte and Abra, it is Taiwan. No? Again, pagbating greetings to Venerable Yung Guang. I know that there are others from Taiwan who are probably listening too. No? And then further south, we, at least nakita kong listahan, I found the most southernmost was Zamboanga del Sur and Cotabato. And I hope that in future years, we will have from all the way from Sulu and Tawi-Tawi. No? Kaya natin, no? That we will have people from all over the country. I should explain why I am here, no? Why Guang College is here. We are we've always been a partner of Po Guang Shan. Separate kasi kami. No? We are the college and they are the religious group na, and we have worked closely with them. But in recent months, actually isang taon na akong nagtatrabaho dito with Guangming College. No? But in recent months, si Venerable Master Yung Guang has expressed interest in Guangming College taking a more active role here. No? And I am accepting the challenge in behalf of our faculty and staff. I would not have accepted it if I didn't know that our handang-handa ang faculty and staff, having seen them during the past year. No? We have seen how they have fostered and nurtured our students. No? Lahat ng kahirapan ninyo, naranasan din namin. No? We know the problems of connectivity, of the mental health problems of our students, and the need to be there for them all the time. No? And I'm glad to say that we have been successful, and we want to share our successes as well with you through this 3 acts of goodness. Maybe in the next year, not just maybe, no? I'm committed to working more closely with you. We want to make this more and more Filipinized as well. Baka panahon na tukuyin natin itong programa in Filipino as well, no? 3 kabutihan. No? And this is all the more important given the crisis that we face today with COVID-19, the many challenges we have. We have a typhoon that doesn't want to go away. Mahal na mahal ang Pilipinas, ayaw pang umalis. We've been having rains for several days already. No? And there will be more challenges ahead. No? I do not want to be pessimistic. We tend to think positively, but we know the challenges will not go away without us doing things. No? I wanted to remind you that in terms of science, no? Ako'y isang scientist. No? The evidence is very strong, no? On the connection of the mind, of the hand, and of our speech. No? Totoong may influence yan. No? Just thinking positively helps us to move forward. But it's of course better to be able to speak positively and to do things positively. And these things add to each other. Lumalakas ang loob natin when we do the 3 goodness, no? The 3 acts of goodness. No? So I hope that we will be able to work closely together to do this 3 acts of goodness. No? And I wanted again to reiterate our commitment here in Guangming College. No? You will hear more often from us. Venerable Yung Guang has said that we are finishing our building in Tagaytay. Sana by next year, we will be able to meet. We are building a whole arena, no? Isang stadium that is, the Chinese name will be the Shan Stadium, no? Which is the 3 acts of goodness. Ano? That is how important it is in the life of Po Guang Shan and of our Guangming College. No? So mabuhay kayong lahat. Mabuhay kayong lahat. I hope to see you soon. I want to visit. Na-inspire ako sa Buena Vista, Sorsogon. I hope you will invite us, but we will also bring you up here. So you will hear more often from us. Maraming salamat ulit. Mabuhay kayong lahat.
Thank you very much, Dr. Michael Tan, for the warm and inspiring message to our dear educators. All right. Kindly turn on our cameras for a photo opportunity before we proceed to the next section of our program. So may we request everyone to pause for a few seconds for the technical documentation to capture our sweetest smile. Inuulit ko pong pinapaalalahanan ang lahat na buksan po natin ang ating mga camera at sabay-sabay po tayong ngumiti.
Everyone, let's do the 3 acts of goodness hand gesture. In 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, please stay for a while.
Stay for a while. And 1,
2, 3, smile. Oh.
Hand gesture.
Please continue smiling while the documentation staff is taking photos. Okay, for the information of everyone, this is the 3 acts of goodness hand gesture, and this one is the lotus hand gesture. Again, 1, 2, 3, smile.
Thank you so much, everyone, for being one of 3 acts of goodness in the Philippines.
To those interested in having a copy of the photo, you can do so by going to the Guang Facebook page and downloading them. It will be uploaded as soon as feasible by our documentation staff. Please like and share the page for more information about Guang events and activities. Again, thank you so much.
All right. Are you still with us, teachers? Please click the raise hand button if you are still with us.
All right, we are seeing hands from Baybay City, from Lanao del Norte, from Zamboanga del Sur, Baybay, and Manila.
Great. Thank you. I'm glad to know that we are all still here because at this part of the program, we will be taking you on a trip back to memory lane and hear some of the best practices from the past 5 cycles.
For now, let us witness an audiovisual presentation of the best tag practices from the past 5 cycles. Let's watch this video.
Through the school program based on the 3 acts of goodness, do good deeds, speak good words, and think good thoughts. Here are the best tag practices from the past cycles. This hopes that students can be inspired to live with these good principles, practicing mutual respect and tolerance. Hence, in the process of these actions, they can spread joy and love to all corners of society. Let us all come together to pursue the 3 acts of goodness, always striving to say good words, do good deeds, and think good thoughts.
Oh, how time really flies so fast. I remember when we used to gather at the Prajna Hall for the learning sessions and eat silent meals together. Nonetheless, those were good memories that we keep, and we are always happy to accommodate our teachers here at the temple and share unforgettable experiences back when we were still students at Guangming. As you may know, here at Guangshan, we have high regard for educators, much like our teacher as well, Venerable Master Shengyan. Remembering 2020 still gives us mixed emotions when it was just all starting. Most of us don't know how to react or respond yet, but an innate characteristic of a Filipino is that we always bounce back. And more, we ensure that we provide all the help that we can give during challenging times. So today, we will learn all the efforts of our teachers and volunteers during the heights of the global pandemic. Let's watch this video.
The 3 Acts of Goodness is a worldwide movement of Guangshan, and its founder Venerable Master Shengyan, that teaches a way of life to achieve self and societal transformation through the purification of our actions, thoughts, and speech. The 3 acts of goodness are: do good deeds, speak good words, and think good thoughts. These 3 acts of goodness affect our day-to-day interaction with people in our surrounding, mold our character, and improve our well-being. During this pandemic crisis, through the initiative of our teachers, DepEd officials from different divisions, they have created wonderful deeds, and was able to continue planting seeds of goodness in the hearts of many individuals by sharing 3 acts of goodness. 3 acts of goodness of divisions during pandemic. From the division of San Carlos City, Chris Paul Moniz initiated the making and distribution of 500 face shield and 500 face masks for our frontliners, pedicab, and motor drivers, together with the different DepEd officials and personnel from division of San Carlos City. Principal from division of Sorsogon City, Testy Ramon, created a face mask with 3 acts of goodness logo and distribute them to anyone whom she can pass by. Rowan Celestra, of Buenavista Elementary School, also from the division of Sorsogon City, initiated the kindness station in his school, where people from the nearby barangay can get the food, grocery, necessities that they need for free. The residents in the community continued with good deeds of this station by sharing what they can, like the fishermen, since they have spear fishes, they brought it to the store, and let the people get some fish. People in return give gratitude to the kindness station, for providing them at least the basic necessities that they needed during this pandemic. From the division of Escalante City, different tag coordinators shared gifts of food and love to our fellow senior citizens through tag hunting sign Harrison and All Senior Citizens program. They as well went house to house to distribute the goods, and for our 114 tricycle and 106 tricycle drivers. From the division of Sagay City, tag school heads and teachers made the effort to make face masks out of different materials, and distributed them to the people around their area. The students of Uzabi Lopez Memorial Integrated School as well helped by making Get Well Soon cards for the COVID-19 patients. In order to help the community, Dr. Josette Ballandra recreated the kindness station at Buenavista Elementary School through BLIA Hot Tag Station. This station is where everyone could share something for the community, and be able to lessen the burden of the people within their community at this pandemic crisis. From Lanao del Norte, tag coordinator Ms. Rasmiel Kozin created face shield and face mask for our dear frontliners, security guards, and to people who need it most. Despite of our present situation, our tag coordinators from Bye Bye City Division extends their hand to help the community through Hot Tag Gugma project. From the word Hot Tag, which means give, and Gugma means love, this project aims to share their love and benefit others through 3 acts of goodness. To all the tag coordinators, DepEd officials, and teachers from different divisions, we hope you all continue planting seeds of goodness in the hearts of many individuals, by sharing the 3 acts of goodness: do good deeds, speak good words, and think good thoughts. Let us practice goodness to build a happy and harmonious world.
That was very inspiring. It's settling to know that there are a lot of people who look out for our welfare.
Again, thank you so much, teachers, volunteers, for your tireless efforts and heartfelt deeds during this period of uncertainty that was brought by the COVID-19 pandemic.
And now, let us proceed to the most awaited part of the program, the reason why we are all gathered today, the awarding of 3 acts of goodness.
We are to announce the 160th of for 2021.
Before we move on to the first batch awards presentation, kindly turn on your camera while we reward you with the certificate of allow me to read the content of this in recognition of your continuing commitment, free access and document awarded on this July 30, 2021, Guang Shan Mabuhay Tempo, Malate, Manila, Philippines, signed by Venerable Yung Guang, Head Abbess of Guang Shan, Philippines, and Venerable Miao Jing, Director of 3 Acts of Goodness. For everyone's awareness, we will be announcing the approved proposals for each division. To start from NCR to CAR, respectively, to start with,
we have the Division of Manila, Claro M. Recto High School. Tag Garden changes life. Again, congratulations to the Division of Manila.
And we have from Division of Ilocos Norte, Adams National High School, for their project Enhanced Moral Recovery Program, headed by Ms. Nobleza Hidalgo and Ms. Goan Edsel Aquino.
From Bangi National High School, Hugas ko, kamay ko para sa kalusugan ko, headed by Mr. Romeo Villaronte and Heribert Pasqua.
Bingao National High School, Project SAFE, safeguarding students through active engagement to virtuous activities and extreme practice of TAG, headed by Ms. Marilu Pasalo and Ms. Nelita Joy Galenzoga.
From Carigib National High School, Nego Escuela, Floral Arrangement, an initiative income generating and service learning project headed by Ms. Monica Benigno, Ms. Grace Ruiz, and Ms. Melody Damulog.
Katagtagan National High School, hand hygiene facility for cleaner hands, better thoughts, and greater deeds, headed by Mr. Joseph Romel Andres and Mr. Lester J. Gaba.
Darat Elementary School, 3 Steps to Happiness +1, headed by Mr. Dennis Cabadi.
Dingras National High School, Tagisan ng Pagpasa, a literacy drive, headed by Ms. Jennifer Kerpuz and Ms. Lorden May Parvinas.
Doña Josefa E. Marcos Elementary School, harmonizing inner peace and discipline through 3 Acts of Goodness meditation session, headed by Mr. Michael Fernandez and Marilo Ofiana.
Dumalneg National High School, Got Towards TAG for Dumalneg, Gear Up to Agricultural Task toward 3 Acts of Goodness for Dumalneg, headed by Ms. Vanessa Aguinaldo and Ms. Marina Ramos.
Malagip Integrated School, MIS Cares Project, headed by Ms. Evangeline Florentino and Ms. Rihem Sagadkara.
Pagsanahan National High School, Turtle Worm Zone, headed by Mr. John Garcia and Ms. Eva Roname Antonio.
Pagudpud National High School, 3 Acts of Goodness Library on Wheels, headed by Mr. Niel Erexon Acob and Ms. Rochela Aguilana.
Pagudpud South Central Elementary School, Bayanihan, We Care as One, headed by Ms. Loreline Cortez and Ms. Loreline Alam.
San Nicolas National High School, Act for Kids, Kindness, Interactive, Diligent Service, headed by Ms. Elisa Bidanya and Ms. Christine Badua.
Sarat National High School, A Big Health version 2.0, acts of bringing into goodness, healthy environment, and livelihood for progress, headed by Ms. Marieta Yap and Mr. Joey Balitaw.
Santa Rosa National High School, Community Training Workshop in Binacol Weaving, headed by Ms. Loida Curpos.
And the last but not the least, we have from Santo Tomas Elementary School for their project, the Gogren Tomasian Project, headed by Ms. Annalyn Agbayani and Catherine Salva. Once again, congratulations to the Division of Ilocos Norte. And we have from the Division of Pampanga awardee.
Malino National High School. Malino National High School Project Wash and Winds. Water and sanitation and proper hygiene in school. Headed by Mr. Joey A. Garcia and Miss Irene Perez.
Kadoang Tete National High School. Project BLIA, bringing the learning insights through social media skin. Headed by Miss Richie Lapuz and Miss Juliet. Once again, thank you so much and congratulations to the Division of Pampanga.
Also, congratulations to the Division of Masbate for producing one school awardee. Mary Perpetua E. Brioso National High School. Water tank with mural painting of the 3 acts of goodness. Headed by Mr. Gregorio A. Ligal. Again, congratulations to the Division of Masbate.
Congratulations to the Division of Sorsogon City. We have Buena Vista Elementary School for their project Greenbacks Project, headed by Mr. Ruan Silestra and Miss Maria Liza Jaimale. Once again, thank you and congratulations.
Also, congratulations to the Sagay City Division. Alfredo E. Maranion Senior Elementary School. School of the Future. Enhancement of School Urban Gardening.
Alfredo E. Maranion Senior Elementary School. Project Gulayan sa Paaralan. Enhancement for pupils' health and wellness.
Pato Central Elementary School. Enhancement of Reading and Numeracy Center. Center for Inculcation of Love for Reading, Numeracy, Environment, and Life Education.
Pato National High School, Baviera Extension. 3 acts of goodness at computer tables. A good way to start a TAG advocacy.
Bato National High School, Senior High School. Promoting goodness through wellness. TAG urinals for personal hygiene of students.
Briones Salcedo Elementary School. Healthy hands, healthy and positive disposition in life, and washing facility.
Benaventura Mahilom Elementary School. Water tank, water supply for the holistic goodness of body and being.
Pulanon National High School, Onofre Extension. Project SWAG, survive with an amazing garden.
Colonia Divina Integrated School, Senior High School. Project Panatag, Kutsara para sa Bata.
Campo Santiago Elementary School. Project Well, go for clean water and healthy children.
Hilia Noy Esperancilla Elementary School. Soil as life support system, a bio-waste bank for vermicomposting.
Filomeno Pascual Elementary School. Improvement Gulayan sa Paaralan.
Gloria Poblador de la Paz Senior High School. Project Engage, enhancing and nurturing goodness through active and good examples.
Himugaan Baybay Integrated School, Buenaventura Mahilom Annex Junior High School. Conserve water and live well. Be a water smarter through the water storage tank design.
General Antonio Luna Elementary School. Peaceful, informative, and recreational reading park.
Baybay Integrated School or Vegetable Garden, Course of Life and Survival.
Himugaan Baybay Integrated School, Senior High School. Cultivate goodness.
Eusebio Gonzaga Memorial Elementary School Extension. Project Grassroots Environmental Effective Nurturing Students.
Eusebio L. Gonzaga Memorial School, Material Recovery Facility.
Peshaina Elementary School, Project VPT, Vegetable Plant Trip.
Lopez Elementary School, Healthy and Natural Urban Container Gardening.
Mulukabok 2, Elementary School, Gulayan sa Isla, tungo sa
Clarity, a clean hand for a Clean Conscience, a 3 acts of goodness inspired hand wash facility.
National High School Extension, Junior High School. Plant back for amazing and responsible students.
School, Rizal Extension High School. Tilapia, Culture Way of Life. Education for senior high school students.
Sir Arthur E. Cooper Elementary School. Enhanced Veggie Garden, a lifelong place for learning.
SNHS General Luna Extension, 3 R's, reduce, reuse, and recycle, immaterial recovery.
Quito National High School, Dark Room Project, cultivation of a positive mind.
Caviera Elementary School, enhancement of learning center transformation towards goodness.
Buenaventura V. Rodriguez Elementary School, spread positive through reading.
Jose Pipue Senior Elementary School, Air Project, wonderful and easy comprehensive activity for reading enhancement.
Elementary School, tag reading kiosk, and to the love of reading.
Melchor D. Salcedo Senior Elementary School, a reflection of owning my responsibility.
Raynor D. Sa Elementary School, Project Play 1.
Sagay National High School, Pelikula, Piliin ang Kultura Film Talk.
Serafin V. Aguilar Integrated School, Feeding Center Enhancement for Body and Mind. And the last but not the least, we have Elementary School for the project Grow and Glow with 3 Acts of Goodness. Once again, thank you so much and congratulations. And now we would like to congratulate from the division of Cadiz City. We have Villasin National High School. Hiram Bisikleta, Sikat Ko, Pangarap Ko, headed by Mr. Jerry Azucena Jr. Once again, thank you and congratulations to the division of Cadiz City.
Also, congratulations to the division of San Carlos City. Quezon National High School, Project PAT, Feed and Teach, headed by Ms. Hansel L. Villasor and Ms. Marilyn Villafuerte.
Ermita Elementary School, improving and sustaining aquaponics for watering the vegetables. Saway Project, headed by Ms. Elenita Pama and Ms. Dayan Las Popes.
Panoolan Elementary School, Learning Math Anywhere is Fun, headed by S.L. Samson, Miss Nancy S. Acol, and Miss Maria Janine P. Galupi.
Leo Elementary School, improvement of hand washing area, headed by Miss Giselle Villanueva and Miss Jovelyn Alinio.
Tina de la Viña Valmayor Elementary School, Project Care, headed by Miss Vilma Quezon and Miss Belinda Tundag.
Andalago Elementary School, installation of school hand washing facility, headed by Cecilio Caballero Jr. and Mr. Nestor Nemenzo.
Napudlan Elementary School, Project Sandayong, headed by Miss Elineta Piala and Miss Joanne Alpeche.
Prosperidad Elementary School, construction of school tag hand washing facility, headed by Miss Rose Almaras and Miss Vivian Gaspalinaw.
Nataban Elementary School, healthy pupils for a healthier tomorrow through wash and school, headed by Mr. Roldan P. Pama and Alvin Agbay.
Lagha Elementary School Extension, 3 Acts of Goodness, wash hand, save lives, headed by Miss Maricar Domicilio and Mr. Charles Hernandez.
Julio Ledesma National High School, Integrative and Cooperative Learning Canopy, headed by Mr. Leonardo Dumago, Cherry May Dilima, and Miss April May Dispabiladero.
Natuyay Elementary School, Gold, geared on leadership towards learners' character development, headed by Ms. Ruth Okag and Jufren Villar.
Bagunbon Elementary School, leading oneness through tag of HIB students, headed by Alihar Pilimot and Miss Maryjoy Kababat.
And the last but not the least, we have from the School of the Future for their project Tag Eco Sci Park, headed by Dr. Floribel Puli and Miss Ihani Avenido. Once again, thank you so much and congratulations to the Division of San Carlos City.
Also, congratulations to the Division of Sultan Kudarat, Sultan Ali Kininggayen National High School, Values Transformation through Religious Upliftment, headed by Mr. Anilo R. Monlawin and Ms. Lerma Gakuskus. Again, congratulations to the Division of Sultan Kudarat.
And we have from the Division of Cotabato City, Notre Dame Village Central Elementary School for their project Intensifying Water and Sanitation Hygiene through establishing TAG, 3 Acts of Goodness hand washing facility, led by Dr. Ruby Buhat.
PC Hill Elementary School, promoting child-friendly school systems through establishing Makabayan Park with hand washing facility at PC Hill Elementary School, headed by Miss Emily Hofer, Principal 1.
Once again, congratulations to our first batch of 3 Acts of Goodness Schools awardees. Thank you, everyone. We will have more of that in a bit. But before we proceed to the next batch of awardees, our Guangming College students have prepared a performance number. Let us now relax and enjoy the intermission number. Let us sit back and enjoy the audiovisual presentation. Let's watch this video.
Thank you very much, Guang College. For the information of everyone, the music is entitled The Rhythm of the Buddhist Youth. It is an original composition of Venerable Master Shingen, the founder of Shan. During his stay in Ilan, he wrote this song, and it is the first piece that the Buddhist choir group sang in the street while riding with their bicycles propagating the Dharma.
Again, thank you so much, Guang College scholars, for that wonderful performance.
And now we will be proceeding to the School Award.
And now, let us continue the awarding for the second batch of school awardees. From the division of Baybay City, we have Baybay City Division Office for their project ESSEC, Enhancing Skills and Enriching the Culture through 3 Acts of Goodness version 2, headed by Dr. Raul Agban and Dr. Joam Serna Rapada.
Bunga Elementary School, Fill Me Up, the 3 Acts of Goodness reading materials, headed by Mr. Jose Aldrin Avillana and Ms. Sandra Lynn M. Balbero.
Igang Elementary School, 3 Acts of Goodness procurement of gulayan sa paaralan tools and materials, headed by Ms. Cheryl Sanchez and Ms. Janita Ordez.
Kilim Elementary School, the 3 Acts of Goodness Office for the Supreme Pupil Government Phase 1, headed by Mr. Henry Cornico and Florence Valoria.
Pintaon Elementary School, 3 Acts of Goodness Water Tank, headed by Josephine Banayag and Aga Isabile.
Maganhan Elementary School, the 3 Acts of Goodness Hand Washing Facility, headed by Ms. Donna Balaricia and Ms. Rosens Mario.
Mahayahay Elementary School, acquisition of materials for the enhancement of Project RISE, reading to improve comprehension, headed by Ms. Cindy Nunez and Marluth Mifieza.
Mailhi Elementary School, Material Recovery Facility with mural of the 3 Acts of Goodness, headed by Ms. Maria Gina Oquias and Gary Rose Morillo.
Pumpunan National High School, putting up 3 Acts of Goodness School Waste Material Recovery Facility, headed by Maria Leona Pancito and Mapel Nara.
San Isidro Elementary School, the 3 Acts of Goodness Health Center, headed by Ms. Rowena Bathan and Maria Lovela Gonzaga.
Santa Cruz Elementary School, advocating values of TAG among learners through the proper waste management, headed by Ms. Winda Laguna and Ms. Arlene Palermo.
Idlinan Elementary School, acquisition of materials for the intensification of gulayan sa paaralan program for the school children of the 3 Acts of Goodness, headed by Ms. Cecile Molina and Meraflor Belmores.
And we also have from Villa Mag-asa Elementary School for their project 3 Acts of Goodness construction of waste segregation stand with proof and procurement of standard trash bin, headed by Ms. Maria Nena Veronica Isabel and Ms. Michelle Vitulia. Once again, thank you so much and congratulations.
Also, congratulations to the Division of Maasin City, Maasin Central School, Lagari, learning the acts of goodness through appropriate reading initiative, headed by Ms. Evangelina B. Laroa.
Matinao Multi-Grade School, remedial instruction to thrive 3 Acts of Goodness, headed by Ms. Rebecca Gonzalez.
Maria Clara Integrated School, project ITAG, Integrating 3 Acts of Goodness in School Activities to Harness Positive Values Among Learners, held by Ms. Jodette Altiveros. Again, congratulations to the Division of Maasin City.
We also have from the Division of Leyte, Mariquita 5 Elementary School, Project AWAS, Accessibility to Water and Sanitation, headed by Ms. Liza Bidua.
Santa Fe National High School, Bisikleta Mo Kaagapay sa Pag-aaral Ko, headed by Mr. Nestor Ripalda and Ms. Aini Mercolita.
Javier Central School, Project Tagrep, 3 Acts of Goodness regular program for alternative learning system, learners livelihood training in rag making, headed by Ms. Joy Olarte.
Kalipayan Elementary School, Project Play, Playing and Learning Access for the Youngs, headed by Ms. Stephanie Manito.
Union Elementary School, Rehabilitation of Wash and Healthcare Facility, headed by Arlette Mokea.
Cugon Elementary School, Project Trihas, headed by Mr. Solomon Alcober.
Gakaw Elementary School, 3 Acts of Goodness Schools, Gulayan, Luntian, Kalusugan sa Paaralan, Gulayan sa Paaralan.
Alang-Alang 1 Central School, Project Scrap, headed by Mr. Joel B. Ranes.
Parayong Elementary School, News, Nurturing Excellence and Working Skills on Campus Journalism, headed by Mr. Erwin Dolina. Tulibao Elementary School, a proposed repair of hand-washing facility for the pupils of Tulibao Elementary School in promoting the 3 Acts of Goodness, headed by Ms. Richelle Ubana.
Mayorga Central School, Project Botico Shoot Mo, headed by Ms. Julieta Cribelo.
Campetec Elementary School, Production and Development of 3 Acts of Goodness Supplementary Learning Resource Materials for Learners, headed by Lotgardo Pulga.
Tad Elementary School, Repair of 2 Comfort Rooms for Culture and the Arts, headed by Ms. Rowena Butana.
Caloocan Elementary School, Project Cash for Care, Cleanliness, and Sanitation of Hands for children to be active, responsible, and extraordinary. A rehabilitation of hand-washing facility, headed by Mr. Ruel Castañares.
San Fernando Elementary School, Gulay para sa Lusog Tibay, headed by Ms. Joanne Kirov.
Caraye Elementary School, Preserving and Uplifting Good Values of Teachers and Pupils through Training and Orientation Workshop, headed by Ms. Myrel Mudina.
Libertad Elementary School, Wash and School, headed by Ms. Vivelin Lomaniyog.
Pawing Central School, Project Lotus, through TAP, Learning Opportunities geared toward transfigurative of Palo 3 Trustees for ultimate understanding of selfless service, headed by the person in charge, Ms. Marisa Martin.
Kangumbang Elementary School, Repair of the 2 Gender-Sensitive Comfort Rooms, headed by Ms. Nora Mingulo.
Paras Elementary School, Project Values Formation, headed by Mr. Noel Bulawan.
Pastrana District, Pastrana Central School, Project Shiner, School Heads, Innovation, Nurturing Educational Research, headed by Mr. Jerry Ranes.
San Joaquin Central School, Rehabilitation of Water Connection to the USED Building for Pupils' Hygiene and Sanitation, headed by Mr. Roji Kaubat.
Santa Cruz Elementary School, Rehabilitation of Hand Washing Facility, headed by Ms. Ethel De La Cruz.
Anahaway Elementary School, Project 3, headed by Ms. Joyce Colanto.
And lastly, General A. Luna Elementary School, Peaceful, informative, and recreational reading park, headed by Ms. Maribel Amistoso. Again, congratulations to the Division of Leyte.
We also have from the Division of Zamboanga del Sur, we have Tapodok Elementary School for their project, Hand Washing Keep COVID-19 Away. Clean Hands, Healthy Mind.
Bulanet Elementary School, Solid Waste Project.
Talapang Elementary School, Proper Solid Waste Management, a call to clean green environment.
Old Labangan Elementary School, kalinisan ay panatilihin, basura mo'y gamitin, 3 hours, palawigin. Solid Waste Management Project. Again, congratulations to the Division of Zamboanga del Sur.
And now we have from the Division of Iligan City, 9 schools awardees. We have Sultan Mamarinta Panandigan Integrated School, Project SAVE, set children actively in virtual learning environment, headed by Ms. Miriam Fudo.
Lumbatin Elementary School, WASH Facility, Iwar Against School Children's Poor Hygiene Facility, headed by Mr. Role Laborte.
Akmak Elementary School, Project Hagupa, Hagdang Gulayan sa Paaralan, a school and community-based self-sufficiency program headed by Ms. Delia Carriel Tubera.
Tubaran National High School, Project Hugas, Hygiene Upkeep for Good and Amazing Safeguard, headed by Dora Lane Romapa.
Dunia Juana Actubluch Memorial Central School, or their project Book Mobile, promoting love of reading among learners, headed by Ms. Riza Nicor.
Napocor Elementary School, Project Hands Washing for All Napocor Stakeholders, headed by Dr. Teresita B. Sambo.
Bingkilaan Central School, 3. Taking Responsibility of the Earth and Environment, a modular learning tool for intermediate learners, headed by Saldi Cahilia.
Tomas Kabili Central School, co-curricular activities to a better mind and heart, headed by Dr. Ana Maria S. Timugan.
Bandayan Elementary School for their project Reading Mastery, a mini library on indigenous people, multi-grade classroom, headed by Ms. Santalia G. Mansumayan. Once again, thank you so much and congratulations.
Also, congratulations to the Division of Lanao del Norte, Panggaan Elementary School, Tagulayan Park, a garden of knowledge toward goodness and meaningful growth, headed by Ms. Sapura Undak.
Bubunga Radapan Primary School, malinis na kapaligiran tungo sa masaganang pag-aaral, Trash Beans, headed by Jamema Nasruding.
Kabasaran Elementary School, SWM Project through CLAYGO, Policy Solid Waste Management Project through Clean As You Go Policy, headed by Ms. Salim Makiin.
Dimayon Elementary School, Project SVG, School Vegetable Garden and Responsible to Health Sustainable Development, headed by Sahanida Makiin.
Pansor Primary School, Kapaligiran Pangalagaan, Kasan Pangalagaan, a Solid Waste Management Project, headed by Ms. Rakima Ampuan.
Ragat Central School, Go for Recycling, Solid Waste Project, headed by Siti Hanima Mamasau.
Sigayan Integrated School, Sigaw ng Kapaligiran, Basura mo, Igpit mo, Segregation for Environmental Sustainability, headed by Ms. Jasleya Lampa.
Sigayan Adel Primary School for their project, Dahil Plastika, Iwasan na Kita at Ako'y Kikita, School Waste Management and Life Program, headed by Arafat Luma.
Sultan Naga Dimapuro Memorial Integrated School. Uman isa wata pakabatiya RL bawat bata bumabasa. Headed by Miss Rona Anakua.
Matampay Integrated School for their project, Zero Waste Project, headed by Miss Anissa Sari.
Tungkupan Primary School, tamang pagtatapon ng basura kaligtasan ay sigurado. Immaterial Recovery Facility, headed by Saima Nasruddin. Again, congratulations to the Division of Lanao del Norte.
We also have from the Division of Car Abra, Magpat Elementary School for their project, 3 Acts of Goodness, Hugas Kamay Project, headed by Miss Teresa Arias and Miss Mary Christine Ineza.
Tayom Central School, the 3 Acts of Goodness kalinga sa mga mag-aaral ng Tayom Central School, headed by Mr. Silverio Carino and Fregelin Toralba.
Velasco Elementary School for their project, No Touch Hand Washing Facility, headed by Mr. Silverio Carino and Miss Fregelin Toralba.
Again, congratulations to the Division of Abra. Also, congratulations to the Division of Benguet. Mankayan National High School. Comi Count, integrated with 3 Acts of Goodness, interest schemes demystified, headed by Jardson Onyo and Fregelin Toralba.
Eastern La Trinidad National High School, sustainable and equitable through the 3 Acts of Goodness, headed by Miss Sonia Jovelyn Sabit.
Talikno Elementary School, multi-purpose flip cards and agenda comics with 3 Acts of Goodness virtues, headed by Mr. Ferdinand Tarantes and Miss Minchita Daxig.
Pamora National High School, 3 Acts of Goodness, Organic Farm, headed by Mr. Alfonso Doriano and Mr. Chester Lacbong.
Sinipsip National High School, Natubling Extension, 3 Acts of Goodness Material Recovery Facility, headed by Miss Ofelia Calpase.
Luwakan National High School, establishment of a clean school canteen for improved learners and employees' performance, headed by Mr. Daniel Peredo.
Bacon National High School, Maine. Painting builds critical thinking and provides connective learning with the 3 Acts of Goodness, headed by Fausto Sabet.
Mogao Elementary School, rise from COVID-19 crisis through enhanced facility, gratitude journaling phase 2, headed by Ms. Delia Bandao.
Balili National High School, Kabkab, Abaka, Aggulayan sa Paaralan, headed by Mr. Paz and Karen Palase.
Governor Pato Dangwa Agro-Industrial School, Maine, reaching out to students through learning, student welfare project, headed by Miss Jane Angluben.
Bugyas National High School, preserving the natural resources through the 3 Acts of Goodness program, headed by Mr. Luis Igualdo and Miss Gina Apiles.
Sagandoy Elementary School, caring the destitute learners through the 3 Acts of Goodness, headed by Miss Carmen Martinez.
Pagal Elementary School, Project Care. Care and love is achieved through showing respect and empathy to others, headed by Miss Rosalena Laureta.
Alno Kaduri Elementary School for their project Preserving Culture through the 3 Acts of Goodness, headed by Oscar Lacaden.
Again, congratulations to the Division of Benguet.
Congratulations to all of the school awardees, and I wish you all the best as you continue to practice, share, and promote the 3 Acts of Goodness.
Do good deeds, speak good words, and think good thoughts. I am confident that all of us will improve in the future and thereby contribute to the community's overall well-being. Once again, congratulations.
And to continue with our entertainment, let us watch another performance prepared for us by the alumni of Guang College, composed and sung by one of the Buddhist Studies graduates from batch 2019. Everyone, let's watch this video. Please only mute our podcast and shout out.
Namo 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 Buddha. Namo 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 Dharma. Namo 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 Sangha. Namo Buddha Dharma Sangha. You are our Redeemer. You are the truth. You are our Master. You are the bearer of life. People being touched are willing to help others. People being touched are contributing without complaint. Without complaint, we should try to move people with our hearty support. The touch heart can only be felt. The touch heart can be as one. Speak daily in kind and gentle words. Carry out daily beneficial deeds. Keep around my daily and think about our blessings for others. Walk daily along the right path of society. Performing daily goodness to benefit the world. Maintain the compassion daily to dignify the world. Dignify the Loving words are like a spring prison so free, bringing life to great Let the gentle breeze of tender words fill humanity with a fragrance of joy. You don't need a big speech, just a whisper of love to perfume the room. You don't need a big speech, just a whisper of love to bring joy to all. Turn a mind of greed into one of weeping. Turn a mind of anger into one of compassion. Turn a mind of ignorance into one of wisdom. Simply with a mind transform one ordinary man can. Speak daily in kind and gentle words. Carry out daily beneficial deeds. Keep around man daily and think about our blessings for others. Walk daily along the bright path of society. Performing daily goodness to benefit the world. Maintain the compassion daily to dignify the world. Dignify the world. I wanna place a smiling face, a kind gesture, a feeling of
Once again, thank you to our GMC alumni for sharing the song of love and peace.
At this moment, I would like to invite the representative from the Department of Education, Central Office to give us an inspirational message. He finished his Bachelor of Science in Legal Management at the Ateneo de Manila University and completed Juris Doctor degree at the Ateneo Law School. Conferred a doctorate degree in Public Administration, honoris causa by the Polytechnic University of the Philippines on April 15, 2015. He is a former part-time lecturer at the graduate program of the University of the Philippines, the National College of Public Administration and Governance, and at the Polytechnic University of the Philippines, Master in Educational Management and Doctor in Educational Management. Presently, he is the Undersecretary for Legislative Affairs, External Partnership and Project Management Service of the Department of Education. Everyone, please join me to welcome Undersecretary Honorable Tunicito MC Umali Esquire. Good afternoon, Yusek Umali. I may now pass to you the virtual floor. As we are nearing the end of our program, okay, sorry. Honorable Tunicito is with us already. Honorable Tunicito, the virtual floor is yours now. Thank you so much. Good afternoon po. Good afternoon. Kindly unmute po
Magandang
your
hapon po sa ating lahat. It is indeed an honor to join you today, and I request for your indulgence because I have to shift to various platforms to attend various virtual meeting. And as we speak right now, we have an ongoing MANCOM meeting, but it is indeed an honor to join you today in our sixth awarding ceremony of the 3 acts of goodness by our partner, Guang Shan Foundation Incorporated. Napakahalaga po nitong programang ito ng ating partner na ito na nakaangkla po sa konsepto ng tinatawag po nating 3 acts of goodness. Gumawa ng mga mabubuting bagay, do good deeds, magsalita ng mga mabubuting mga kataga o salita, at mag-isip ng mga bagay na mabubuting kaisipan. Speak good words, think good thoughts. I fully support this kind of concept personally because I believe you could say this in very in different manners, but you know, it's very basic. The way a child thinks will be reflected on the way he or she speaks, and of course the way a child thinks, kung ano yung mga mahalaga sa kanya, kung ano ang konsepto ng tama at mali niya, that will be the basis. His concept of what is right and what is wrong will be reflected on the way he or she acts. Napakahusay po ng programang ito at talaga po tayong natutuwa dahil ito naman po ay ginagawa rin naman natin sa ating kagawaran ng edukasyon, sa atin pong mga paaralan. And in fact, Congress passed a law, our values education subject, edukasyon sa pagpapakatao, now called good manners and right conduct. In the elementary, we teach this as a separate subject. When now under the law, values education in secondary education or high school have the same academic weight as that of our major so-called subjects like math, Filipino, Science, English, Araling Panlipunan. Lahat po yan, pareho na po ng bigat ng values education subject natin. At yan po, sa totoo lamang, ang isinusulong ng ating Guang Shan Foundation Incorporated with their program 3 Acts of Goodness. very critical, very important, something that we in DepEd not only what we don't we only not want this, but this is something that we really need. And because of that, allow me to thank our partner Guang, Shan officials led by Brigondo Ong Ling Kwan, our Chief Executive Officer, our President, Dr. Michael Lau Tianben, and the other officers of the foundation, Mr. Alfonso Yu, Venerable Yung Guang, Venerable Miao Jing, Erwin Chua. I understand that our colleagues, third level officials, school division superintendents who may be here also today, Dr. Benilda Daitaka, Dr. Raul Agban, hello SDS Gloria Buyao, Dr. Maria Lorlene Ortilio, Dr. Concepcion Balawag, hello SDS Gazo, Doc Joan Corpus, kamusta na po kayo? Si SDS Opilinaria, SDS Albano, SDS Solana, nako, nandito pala si SDS Magdalena Lim po natin. Nandyan po ba kayo? Nanonood din po kayo? Doc Nene, mga kaibigan po natin lahat nandito. Nakikita ko po Merioles, o pati si Engineer Domingo, Arlene Bermejo, Anthony Liobet, William Gando, Leonard Balala, Dr. Jacinto, Ruby Almencion, Attorney Franco, Maria Teresa Bianca, and Nenita Gamao. Nako, kung may kulang po akong nabanggit, ipagpaumanin po ninyo, at amin din pong pinapasalamatan ang lahat po ng ating SOCMOB at lahat po ng subchapter presidents of the Buddha Light International Association, lalong-lalo na po ang aming External Partnership Service, Dr. Edel Carag, Zenny Lastimosa, Carol Dav, at ang aking mula sa office ko po, si John Levy Nogoy. Marami pong salamat sa inyong lahat sa ngalan po ng inyong kagawaran ng edukasyon. I really commend and we really support our office this program. 3 acts of goodness na ginagawa po natin ngayon. Susuportahan po namin ito ng mahusay na mahusay. I keep on saying, we thank you again, our partner. Because of you, Guang Shan Foundation Incorporated and all the people that I have mentioned, our dream of preparing a brighter future for our children and our children, preparing them for their future, will definitely happen. Marami pong salamat sa inyong lahat. Mabuhay po kayo. Mabuhay ang kabataang Filipino. Salamat po. Salamat po.
Thank you so much, Yusik Omali. I hope that our current teachers are able to practice and continue their vocation in a compassionate and wise manner. May our teachers and educators continue to support our students' academic success despite the challenges of online learning brought by the COVID-19 pandemic. Again, thank you so much, Honorable Umali.
Salamat po sa lahat ng ating mga guro, ma'am. Salamat din po pala mga gurong nandito po ngayon. Marami pong salamat. Bye.
Thank you so much, Honorable Umali.
As we are nearing the end of our program, I hope our short but sweet event today provided you much light and inspiration to continue to support your students and learners, and to ensure that we always remember the promises made to ourselves as educators who believe in the 3 Acts of Goodness program. Join me again in welcoming the 3 Acts of Goodness Philippines Director, Venerable Miao Jing, to lead us in reciting the 3 Acts of Goodness pledge.
Kindly your
Please
microphone,
unmute your
Venerable Miao Jing. Thank you. You're muted po.
Good afternoon to all. Pledge on 3 acts of goodness. May we put our palms in lotus positions to make the pledge. As educator and harmonious advocates, I say your name.
I, Solomon Alcober,
Pledge today to practice the 3 acts of goodness. Be the model and mentor. To willingly apply the concept of cause and effect in everyday doings. To joyously strengthen the heart full of patience and diligence in times of adversity. To courageously learn all knowing and transform ignorance to right view. I again say your name. Pledge today to do good deeds.
to do good deeds.
To do good deeds.
Under the witness of our venerables this afternoon, together with Department of Education's officer, including our honorary Dr. Yumali Esquad, benefactors, fellow educators, and the team led by Dr. Tan of Guang College. We again congratulate all of our 3 acts of goodness educators for instilling compassion, diligence, and patience in our daily doings. May this grant be a booster to fulfill your dreams. For Wangsan, Buddha's Light International Associations, Guang College, all stand here with you, side by side, this afternoon and forward, to bring 3 acts of goodness to all beings, because we are one big family. We continue to assure that 3 acts of goodness will spread kindness and beauty to the people and to our surrounding. Dr. Tan has committed and assured that he will meet more of us in the very near future. That Yongguang Fa Sư has also said that we are going to invite you to our new campus very, very soon. And we will put together an electronic or digital library where we can share thoughts, stories as we would have been face to face. So please look forward to all of this exciting happening and endeavor that we might not be doing in close distance, but we are close in heart. Thank you again for being here, and congratulations for our educator making this happen and bringing kindness to our community. Omitopo.
Thank you again, Venerable Miao Jing, for ensuring that we all remember our tag pledge. Before we end today's program, let us all gather our hearts and mind for the dedication of merits.
We would like to invite everyone to join our palms together and absorb the solemnity of the space.
Great
O great compassionate Buddha, God and Allah. As we are confronted by the novel coronavirus COVID-19 outbreak, many are suffering from mistreatment, adversity, and fear. We pray to you for your compassion and blessings, so that we may have the courage and wisdom to confront the outbreak with calmness and fortitude, to face the illness with confidence and acceptance. Please help the survivors be delivered from suffering and recover their good health. Please help the deceased be born in the Buddha land and rest well in peace. May this world be free from the turmoil of the outbreak. May each and every one of us be safe and well. Please accept our sincerest prayer.
May we always be a lamp that shines brightly for all. And may we always be a living bodhisattva that gives hope and smiles to everyone.
Congratulations to the 160 DepEd schools across 18 divisions for the aspiring proposals to develop our schools and grow our learners grounded on the foundation of kindness.
Also, thank you
very much to the 460 project ideas from 230 schools and 80 divisions around the Philippines. Thank you, principals
and school heads for setting inclusive vision and humanistic measures, the 3 acts of goodness management, teaching,
blessed with a vibrant God
of love and life. Thank you everyone for being with us today in this year's 3 acts of goodness school awardees for cycle 6.
Maraming salamat at muli,
magandang hapon sa lahat.
Cellphone mo kami ginamit na.
Thank you po. Thank you po.